Another new equity peak today in the 25K portfolio. SR counter trend plus 775. Cobra 3 plus 1,065. And gap continuation was down on the day. We saw it give back a big gain. And that's just part of the way that strategy trades. You see the short trades last week, very big profits on those. You see nice trade on Thursday on the long side, nice trade on the short side on Friday. Today was headed for another short trade, but you know the market, you know how it is. It doesn't usually let the market sell off 2 days in a row. So they came in and protected this market, propped it back up, and we made money on the long side, so that's good. SR counter trend, ES and Cobra 3, a nice entry getting this pullback. So that was, we took advantage of the divergences, and so the market pulled back and we got in on the way back up. Night trader is still long, plus 62.50 open position profit. Let's go over the other trades on the day. Dynamic tick pullback, new strategy, no trade so far since we released that. Tick fader, nice short here. Last Friday it had a losing trade. It went 4 out of 5 last week, and this week it's 1 for 1, plus 375 on the day. It uses a $400 profit target. All strategy access 1, Cobra 3 ES and Cobra 3 NQ plus 1,065 and plus 375. Those are these are some of the strategies that we were talking about that hadn't traded much lately. We were due for a winner. We talked about how we were due for a winner on Cobra 3 NQ, and we got one today. SR counter trend 2, E-mini S&P plus 775. Gap fill master. Well, that's actually left over from last week. It did not trade today. That indicator is plotting inaccurately. Tick count trend 2, E-mini S&P. Got stopped out, got back in, plus 112.50 on the day. We have, we already talked about Cobra 3. Adaptive moving average, kind of around break even. You know, we're right here, we're about 25 points away from the all-time highs in the S&P futures based on September futures back to February the 20th. I think it's 33.75 area. And so looking for a move up there. Be surprised to get this close and not get it. Seems like the market wants to take out those highs. And then we'll see what happens. Potentially run even more from that point before taking a break. But night trader has an open position overnight. Some of these are duplicates from the 25K portfolio. 60-minute breakout. Took a long trade today on this rally back. 33.48.75. Like I said, the market was selling off, and the bulls came in and rescued it. There's not going to be much of a pullback most of the time, it seems. Gap continuation 22. 2020 NQ, we already went over this one as well, minus 325. And then we had the SR counter trends, plus 475, plus 475, and plus 475. On the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute version, that's the SR counter trend 2 V2. And then let's go to All Strategy Access 2 and AT 2019 scratch trade about plus 1250. Tick Pulse NQ V12 minus 625. Pretty busy day really. No trades on an AT 2020. This was actually it was AT 2020 NQ minus 725 today. SR counter trend 2 NQ tried to get this pullback, stopped out minus 825. The SR counter trends and the E-mini NASDAQ were not as profitable. Asia 4 long, it's been long since last week on Thursday evening, and it's still holding this position, only up $400. 60-minute breakout, captured a nice trade, plus 975. Tick pullback in Q, lost at the open, trying to capture a pullback on some strength, and lost on that trade. And what did we? Tick count trend in Q. Minus 50, one loser, one winner. And SR counter trend 2 V2 1M in Q. Minus 825 on this trade. And then we had the 5-minute version, minus 825. And those were the trades on the day in All Strategy Access 2. All Strategy Access 3, Cobra Euro, minus 112.50. And SR counter trend 2 soybeans, doesn't trade much, down today, minus 212.50. We have, those are the only two trades in All Strategy Access 3. All Strategy Access 4, Cobra Gold, plus 575. Gold continues to be an interesting market. It was up at the 2080 area Last week spiked up here, made that high 2089, and now it's pulled back about 54 points from that. Made another move higher today. Thought it might go back up to those levels. Cobra Gold captured that trade pretty well. Market pulled back. Low on the day was 2027.80, so supporting 2025 area. It looks like today may test those lows again overnight before moving higher. And all strategy access 5, no trades here. All strategy access 6 continues to be almost impossible to short this market, and you see that on the 60-minute breakout. Every time we go short, it reverses the long, so we're long here overnight on this strategy. 4 ES strategies are long overnight, holding positions long. That is 60-minute breakout short, we'll reverse to the long side, then the 60-minute breakout ES, the long only version, Asia 4, and Night Trader. This is the 1-minute version of this strategy. No trades on gap fill in reverse, no trades on after hours, and Cobra 3. This is the big profit target version. It's not in the portfolio, but it's there for reference. Gap continuation 2019 took 2 trades a day, both lost on the day, minus 650. As we couldn't get a short trade going today like we did on Friday, but overall it's down down a little bit on the all strategy access portfolio on the day, while the 25K portfolio, 3rd day in a row of equity peaks. So good trading on that portfolio, and we had 5 days in a row for many. Last week there was 5 days in a row for many of the strategies to be profitable. Many of the portfolios are profitable all 5 days in a row, and today a lot of them are down just a little bit. And so looking forward to tomorrow's trade. We're close to equity peaks on a lot of the portfolios. We're at equity peaks on the 25K, 50K portfolio. So looking forward to trading this week and potentially hitting some equity peaks in these portfolios.